Come on, Jack.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
There you go. Let's go, Marley. Come on. Marley's a big dog and can easily pull our grandson Jax. She's enjoying the time out there with him and just taking it nice and slow. She's really good with him, and we're really happy about that. You know, it's hard to believe that this is all koi pond. Right from the edge of the house, right around through here. And yet, I can't see it. Well, I'm here with my grandson. We're just going to go inside the bunkie here.
Now hit the like button. We're going to get new fish.
We're going to get new fish. And do you want your own fish?
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to know a guy in Kingston, about 3 hours away from here, who breeds some pretty cool fish. I sometimes am able to trade some endlers and other live bearers for some of his amazing fish. Now this time we got some bristlenose plecos. Now I got about 6 of them, 4 of them being albino and 2 of them being normal. I can't wait to introduce them into the bigger tanks, but first they're going to have to go into a quarantine tank, and they're going to stay there for a few months. I know that sounds like a long time, but I'm in no rush to move them into the goldfish and koi tanks. Now, if anyone's really paying attention and looking, look very carefully for some microfry and one very small bristlenose pleco. You have to really pay attention to see it, but it's there. So look carefully. Now, like I said, I've got a tank set up that these guys can go into. They're going to do really well. There's a couple small guppies in there. They'll live quite well in there together. As you can see, them all ready to be released. They've been acclimatized, just getting used to my water. I know this guy doesn't have diseases in there, but I need to know that they're going to be fine in my water here before I even think about transferring them to other tanks. Now with bristlenose, you have to, make sure that they all get out, and they get out on their own terms. So I did have to wait a little while for them all to get in. I made sure those tiny little fry got in, and then they made themselves at home and began to munch on some of the algae that I let build up intentionally on the sides of my tank. I wanted to make sure there was ample food in there for them. And this is my really first time ever keeping bristlenose plecos. So I'm really anxious to see how they're going to do. Now my grandson's here helping me, and he really wanted to make sure he was involved in this, and he was. He sure does like his fish and enjoys the interaction. I think it's really important with a future generation in this hobby to keep them really involved in it and let them participate. Sure, they're going to do some stuff and they're going to stick their hands in your water, and you have to be able to accept that. But it's part of the learning process for you and for them, and it makes it a lot more fun.
Did we go check on the new fish?
We're going to check on the new fish?
Yeah.
Okay, are they yours?
Yeah. Can't find the fish yet.
You can't find the fish yet? Well, these guys like to hide, and when they just get here, they kind of hide, and there's kind of caves in there, so they can go and hide. And they're just little ones. So we let algae grow in here, and on the glass, And I didn't clean that just so they have lots of food to eat when they first get here.
Where is them?
Well, we have to look really close and we've got to be really still. These are called plecostomus or plecos.
Where is the cage?
No, it's a cave. There's a hole in the wood and that's where they'll hide. But when they get used to it, they'll come out.
Where were them?
Yeah, I want to see them too.
I want to see them too. I think it's still in the bag.
No, they're not still in the bag. Remember, we let them go. But we'll come back and take another look tomorrow, okay? Oh, I can see a couple of them. Making themselves at home. And I'll be monitoring these guys for the next 2 or 3 months in here. And in that time frame, they'll definitely put on some size and hopefully be a little bit less shy. Now, in order to keep kids motivated in this hobby, you gotta let them participate. And by doing that, they'll enjoy it a lot more. Now, we're gonna let Jax do another feeding with some real friendly fish, being some of my barbs that he can interact with, and they can enjoy each other's company. You gonna feed those guys?
Yeah.
You gotta hold on to it. Are they coming for you?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah. Hey,
Did they take the fish food on you?
yeah.
That's alright.
I think we got 6.
Don't put your hands in there after that, okay?
Hey,
Time for us to go. Say bye-bye.
I'm going to miss you, shishies.
You gonna miss the fishies? Okay.
I'm going to see you later.
Well, Jackson was here for 10 days. We had a lot of fish quality time spent together that we both really enjoyed and both needed over this winter break, or this long winter anyways. So Jackson's off, and I want to thank everyone for sticking around. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. Well, take care, everyone, and hope you'll consider subscribing. Hit that like button, and hit that notification bell as well, so you get more of our videos. Take care, everyone.